From Kindle Free Time, Bee and Me. Into the garden bumbled a bee. She zigzagged through flowers and blooms on our tree. She tumbled, she buzzed, she rolled and she fluttered, gathering powder the color of butter. When all of a sudden my dog chased the bee, who dashed toward my house, a safe place to flee. I ran for the window and shut it up fast, but the bee was already inside of the glass. Bzzz, buzzed the bee. Oh no, I yelled back, afraid that the bee might launch an attack. But just as I hid, I took one final peek, and to my great surprise, the bee started to speak. Please help me, said the bee as I peered through the crack. I'm in a big hurry and I have to get back. My friends are all busy, working hard at the hive. They wiggle, and they waggle, and they jiggle and jive. We're good for much more than just honey, you see. We bees help the flowers, the bushes, and trees. We gather their pollen and spread it around. The only way to keep them growing, we found. If it weren't for the bees, the plants would be gone. No more peaches, no cherries, no trees to climb on. There'd be no more apples, no flowers to smell. Still, you humans decide you don't like us that well. And then from her eye came a big shiny tear. We just want to help, but you all run in fear. But now that I've met you, I'm not scared anymore. I know a lot about bees, way more than before. From now on, I'll be nicer to you. I'll never again swat at bees with my shoe. Then I opened the window and away she flew. See you soon, said Bee, and got on with her day. All about bees. Girl bees work outside, gathering pollen and nectar. Boy bees do all their work inside the hive. We rely on bees to help us grow 1/3 of all the food that we eat. To make just 1 pound of honey, a colony of bees will fly 55,000 miles and will gather pollen and nectar from 2 million flowers. One busy hive can make up to 2 pounds of honey in a day. Bees aren't very speedy. They only fly about 15 miles an hour. Other insects like dragonflies can fly 36 miles per hour. Bees are too busy working to worry about people. They won't sting you unless they're scared or trying to protect their hives. Bees like blue and purple flowers best. They're also attracted to daisies, jasmine, and sunflowers. Plant some in your garden for the bees to visit. Bees can tell other bees the direction and distance of pollen and nectar by the way they move their bodies. It's called the waggle dance. Some bees make their homes in dead trees. If you don't have one nearby, ask a grown-up to drill holes in a block of wood that you leave in the garden. It will keep the bees cozy during winter. Beekeepers usually have lots of hives. They make sure the bees have everything they need. In return, they get plenty of honey and beeswax. You can help them help bees by buying local honey. Be friendly. When a boy finds a bee trapped in his bedroom, he hides in fear. But when the friendly bee explains how helpful bees are, he learns that great things sometimes come in little buzzing packages. The end.